officers gave him a chance to leave on his own, but he clearly had no intention of listening.
Oh, look at this guy.
Don't get nasty, dude. Oh, he finally sees the camera. Like, oh crap, they've been recording everything. Oh no.
What does that say?
Oh, at least I still hold to the camera.
Confirm Uber X. There you go. Hey, you saw that, right? Boss man. Yeah.
Hit confirm pickup.
Hey, you hit it for me. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. What else you have to say?
That's it.
They don't care.
That's it, right? That's it.
You are verbally trespassing property.
I got you, brother. Yeah, I can understand you guys, but I can't understand these
Do me a favor.
This mother and this mother.
Need you to calm down.
It doesn't matter what the I gotta calm down.
Back away, dude. You're about to get arrested.
Press charges, bro.
That's fine, but I need you to
Do
relax.
what you gotta do,
Okay,
bro.
do me a favor. Just hang out over there.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
I just want to make sure these motherfuckers understand. Hey, Mr. Mustache. Hey.
Get that shit on my face.
Get that shit on my.
Go wait
Shut
for
the up.
Go wait for your Uber.
Y'all. You guys are
It's about there.
Hey, he's about to get arrested. He's just going way too close to the officers.
You good? Are you good? I swear to God, when shit comes down, bro, your family.
As the situation escalated, the police had to take action and use coercive measures. They had already endured more than enough
Right.
of this noise.
They endured enough of his abuse.
You and you, bro. What is that? What is that?
I got a plate. Go face down. You're face down. Yeah, I got a plate.
Oh, if you got a plate, then don't behave like a moron. I mean, if you got a disability
Resisting now.
that, being arrested would, endanger or cause problems, then don't act like an idiot. Don't be part of the problem.
After everything, he finally left the area. His belongings were secured. The officers breathed a sigh of relief.
Right here. Get your feet out. No, I already searched you upstairs, but you're going to the back of my car, so I'll search people again. I'm going to start the car, we'll get the AC on, and once the other vehicle gets here, they're going to be the ones that transport you. Sir, just to remind you, and you're going to have a paper in your property, it's going to be a pink piece of paper, that you are formally indefinitely trespassing this property, okay? If you come back on universal property, you're subject to arrest for trespass.
Yes, sir. Do I get a refund from my annual
Nope.
pass?
So you can contact their customer service and let them know there was an incident.
Well, certainly they're gonna say no.
Separate from us.
The suspect was charged with trespassing on the property after a warning disorderly conduct and resisting an officer without violence. The lesson is whether you're a veteran or anything else, you must still abide by the rules and the law.
I'm calling bull hockey. All right. The commentator keeps saying that regardless if you're a veteran or not, you need to obey the law. Well, at no point during this video was there any indication, or did he say like, hey, I'm a veteran, you need to, not treat me like this. There's none of that. He never used his veteran status at all. I think this is a very unfair commentary, and this is kind of going for the clicks, I'm not particularly happy with this commentary, being a veteran myself, that this is very rude and disrespectful. Because this guy, yeah, his behavior is trash, but at no point did he rely upon his veteran status. Like, there's literally no part of this video that he says, like, oh, I'm a veteran. I mean, he said, like, oh, I have a plate, I have a plate. Well, you don't need to be a veteran to have a plate, in your body. It doesn't make any sense. And I really hate that he keeps mentioning the veteran status thing, because it was never shown in the video at all. And I think that's just disrespectful. That's like, they're just going for the clicks. They want people to look at the video. And I think that's trashy.
Just one man had already tired out the police, and the next couple at the park was even more of a headache.
Bitch, do it! Do it! Your mother's a f***ing bitch! Oh my God. She raised a f***ing bitch! She raised a f***ing bitch!
Are you threatening me?
February 11th, 2024, police
Oh,
were
that guy was
called
ready to fight, like,
Islands
right
of
off the bat.
Adventure after a park guest was accused of deliberately colliding with and using religious slurs against a group of foreign visitors. From the moment they arrived, it was clear this wouldn't be a quick warning.
Yeah, he's very defensive posture.
That's cool. We like that. And Pelosi, I promise you, my name is Omar. Look, I don't know what's about. Right? Me and my fiance, we're not here to cause any trouble. I don't know what it is. I paid like everyone else.
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on either. Honestly, Brandon,
No, he knows exactly what's going on because his whole demeanor is someone that's guilty. I mean, I could be wrong, and please, by all means, correct me if I'm wrong. But his entire demeanor and how he's talking right now leads me to believe that he knows what's wrong, and he's trying to talk his way out of it right now. And by being like overly nice,
I promise you, me and her, we're enjoying the park.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to talk himself out of trouble.
I paid like everyone else. I dipped into my savings actually.
I mean, we saw earlier in the video, but I'm saying like if we were to take that out, take that factor, that knowledge out, we would still say like, hey, this guy's being overly nice. Or I would still say like, hey, this guy's being overly nice. I think he knows he's guilty.
Omar and his girlfriend insisted they just wanted to enjoy the park like everyone else. They claimed they had paid for entry and didn't want to cause trouble, but their actions told a completely different story.
Yeah.
He's getting trespassed right now for battery. And it seems like it was like a hate crime thing because he's Muslim and they were Israeli from Argentina. But they don't want to do anything because they're from Argentina and they just want Universal to handle it. So he's definitely getting trespassed forever. But he's being very disorderly.
Okay. Yeah, his posture has changed. Like he's very defensive, already getting ready to fight. Like he has his hands down, like by his waist, like kind of folded in a way. You can't really tell, but like the way his arms are positioned, he definitely that's a very defensive posture, like gangster ready to fight posture. So I believe he's already in the mindset like I'm not going easy. Like he's not happy. Okay, one, this guy needs to wear his jacket right. Come on. Come on. If you're dealing with disruptive guests, you need to be ready here. Yeah, see his hands are down here. This is very it might not be defensive, but he's very guarded right now, I would say. According to his posture, I feel like he's very guarded. Oh yeah, no, that's defensive. He's already getting heated, ready to fight.
Your wife cheats on you. Your wife don't love you.
Then he's just getting personal right off the bat.
No, you don't. It's gonna wind up being disorderly conduct on top of that. Listen, I already told you, if you keep it up, it's disorderly conduct.
His wife is really working hard to keeping him out of jail.
Continued unabated, as if he wanted to turn the entire park.
I mean, hats off to his wife for more or less keeping cool and managing her husband. He's very hot-headed, but she's doing a very good job of trying to keep him under hand, under control. He is really working hard.
That is fine. You can sue whoever you want. You can sue whoever you want.
Yeah, it's you.
Yes, thank you. That's fine.
He's a bitch.
You can literally sue anyone you want. It's okay.
He's a bitch. Cody, he's a bitch.
All right,
Knock it off and get off property. You're gonna wind up going to jail. I already warned you.
He's been warned multiple times, dude.
That way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. It's cool.
Yeah. He got himself a good woman, but unfortunately he's she's unlucky to kind of be with him in that regard, because he's just gonna wind them up in jail.
Cause public disturbances, acting erratically and making the escort more challenging. The police maintain control without escalating to violence.
No, they're not gonna stop.
I'm looking to make sure he gets off property.
Do it, bitch. Do it. Do it. Your mother's a bitch. She raised a bitch.
No, he's fighting. This is where they're gonna arrest him. He's full on fight mode now.
That's it.
You're a bitch.
Yep.
You're a bitch, bro.
Yeah, no, they're about to arrest him.
Go ahead, do it. You're gonna have a lawsuit on your hand.
Yep, that's full on fight mode.
Do it. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. Right? Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I thought I was on that one. I thought I had it right.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute.
Oh man,
Size. You're so cute.
a lot of patience going on here. I thought for sure they're just gonna arrest him.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, that's my concern, is the way he's talking to his wife. And he's deliberately slowing down to get close to the officers. But yeah, I am concerned about how he treats her at home.
Here's what happens when you push too far. The officer finally
Well, hang on, I know we're gonna get to that. So there's also a cultural factor, because they mentioned earlier in the video that they were Israeli, and then there's they're like making a comment towards Muslims or something like that. So it very well you gotta keep culture in mind. So it could be that they're perfectly fine at home, but he is a hothead. So you got to keep that in mind, that in Israeli culture, women are supposed to be more submissive or something like that. I believe so. So it could be that factor in there as well. I'm not 100% certain. But both Israeli and Muslim culture, the women are considered less in terms of authority and whatnot. Right? Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Stars. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You have to follow the laws. But I'm just saying, like, because of your comment about how he behaves at home, you got to keep that factor in mind. But yeah, no, he needs to follow the law. If you're out in public, you got to follow the law of that country. And if you don't agree with the laws, you have to follow them, because it's not your country, or it could be, it's just the country's laws. Even if it's your own country, even if you don't agree with them, you have to follow them. Yeah.
And here's what happens when you push too far. The officer finally does exactly what he's been trying not to do from the start.
Are you threatening me now? Are you threatening me?
And frankly, they give him enough patience as it is. I feel like the pepper spray may have been a bit much. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like excessive, police stuff, but I feel like it was unnecessary, and it kind of backfired a little. Yeah.
Shoe back on. It's cute.
I love how as soon as he gets taken down to the ground and pepper sprayed, he immediately is all calm and everything. Like, he was acting tough until things got real, and now he's not. Like, dude, you don't need to act tough. No one cares if you're tough or not.
I can't see though. Yeah,
Since the victims chose not to press charges,
Yeah.
Omar was only prosecuted for disorderly conduct and resisting an officer. He was released on bail to New Jersey and accepted a plea agreement. The takeaway for ladies: don't date men who like causing trouble in public, especially at amusement parks. But that's nothing compared to this case. A mother and her son fought right at Universal Studios.
What's your name?
I'm Kevin.
Kevin, what's going on, man?
She's my mom.
That's your mom?
Yeah, I just take out with my brother and one girl, but my mom don't like this girl.
Okay.
So she takes something.
That's all right, bud. I'm just talking to him about what happened. I'll talk to you. Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute.
She's just hungry because she think everything. I think I'm abandoning her.
Oh,
You're abandoning her?
a possessive mother.
She's thinking, but
Over possessive mother.
I know what you're saying. So what happened back in the hallway back over there?
yeah, I know.
You know they have cameras everywhere.
I know. I'm so sorry about this.
Okay, so what happened?
I know what's happening.
Did she attack you?
Yeah, she's just angry.
Okay.
That's her fault.
Okay. So that's your mom?
Yeah, she's my mom.
Okay. Who else? This is your brother?
Brother,
Come here, brother. What's your name? Huh?
Guilherme. Some calls me Gil.
Gil, for short? Okay. What, do you know what happened? Were you in the hallway when all this happened? What happened?
She was fighting with the girl that came with us. She actually a woman. I think she's what's up, okay?
That your girlfriend?
It's not. We are just.
Oh my goodness. There's some of you may not notice this, but there's a whole lot more going on here. The fact that the brother is not even recognizing the girl that he's with means that there's a lot of family crap going on in here, a lot of family baggage. He is not even bothering to learn his girlfriend's name. So there's some feud here as well.
Yeah.
She was your
something
guest?
like that.
She was your guest?
Yeah.
Okay, where did she go?
We work together.
You weren't together?
We came together, we three,
Right.
in the same car, but after that she just
Oh, she left already?
no, I don't know this place, the bathroom. She went out,
Okay.
and we never saw her again.
A witness at the scene reported that Kevin's mother assaulted her adult son while he was only trying to intervene in a conflict with another woman.
It's all right on footage.
What do you have on the footage?
So footage shows her going up to him in the admin hallway and just like strikes him right in the face.
Okay.
And then continues to like hit him. And he tries grabbing her multiple times to hold her.
Yeah.
But the whole time she's still putting up a fight, kicking him, trying to hit him, slap him and stuff. And then, again, it's probably like 30 seconds of him.
Was there another
continuing to,
lady?
like, grab her. There was a lady that walked out with him.
Yeah.
But she was never part of the.
Yeah, because he said that the mom and her got into it first, and he was trying to break them up. And he said mom was mad at him because he felt like she feels like he's abandoning her, and she doesn't like the other lady, and blah blah blah. Typical familial struggle, I guess.
Yeah.
So, based on what I saw on the video, I'm gonna have to take her in. Okay? I don't have a choice. It's on video. You guys have a domestic relationship, like I said, for the rest of your life. It's not okay for her to put her hands on you like that. I understand culturally things may happen at home, which nobody ever calls the cops about. But when you come out to a public place like
Yeah, this seems like there's a whole. This is like the definition of a dysfunctional family right here. And it feels like the mother's kind of the epicenter of it, almost. Almost. I don't know the rest of the family, so I don't want to like pass judgment here. But they shouldn't be doing family gatherings until they get a lot of this stuff resolved. I have to agree. Yeah, this family is very dysfunctional, to say the least.
this, when there's cameras everywhere, we can't not do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm obligated by law. So I want you to understand that. I'm going to try to explain that to her. I'm going to have you fill out a statement just based on the incident, what happened. But, I mean, like I said, we already have it on video. The initial contact is made by her to you in the hallway. She slaps you a couple times. All you tried to do was restrain her, and then you kind of tussled back and forth a little bit, but, you know, it's not acceptable. And we just go off based on
not something you do in public.
Okay. So.
The police spoke with the mother, and she was quite attentive. It seemed that she also understood the wrongdoing of her actions.
When I observe or see a domestic-related crime, such as battery, I have to take appropriate action.
Oh, translating. That's very good. Make sure she fully understands.
So in the video, as the son and the other female were exiting the hallway for the bathroom, she comes in, physically stops the son, slaps him several times, is what initiates the whole physical contact between her and the son.
No vídeo que ele viu, quando os dois saiu no van, você entrou, você foi para seu filho e baixou ele umas vezes na cara.
Okay, so in the state of Florida, that constitutes a battery.
Isso no estado de Flórida,
You just turn around, put your hands behind your back.
colocar suas mãos para trás.
Just take your purse off. Sorry. Okay, hold up. What?
You asking if they know outside the department?
Yeah, we explained it to him.
Ele está explicando agora.
Okay, let go. There you go. Is that too tight? Can you ask her if they're okay?
Você é forte? Bem assim? Tá bem segurado assim?
They good? They good? Good.
I think this whole situation was handled very well. They had a translator there,
Kevin's
even
mother
with
was
the
charged with domestic battery.
like the whole thing was very calm. I think the whole thing was handled very well on all parties, and you know that's a rare sight. You know, that's something that you don't really see. So you know, I had to give him props, give him credit for being calm, for the translator being there, and you know the police. I think they really handled things calm, and they didn't go fast. They're slow, let things get translated, and make sure that everybody fully knew what was going on. I think that was very good interaction.
Battery for assaulting her adult son in a public place. If you think a brawl at the amusement park was already bad, the next Karen stealing merchandise was much worse.
Juvenile? Now you're lying. You're not even a juvenile. You're amazing, girl.
What's that?
On June 30th, 2021, police were called to a Universal Studios Orlando store regarding an incident in which a woman was caught concealing merchandise and leaving without paying. The police wouldn't have expected her to lie so blatantly.
No, hold on. Stop resisting or you're gonna go to jail. Do you want to go to
Don't
jail?
do it.
Do you want to go to jail?
Don't do it.
Let's go. We're going back this way. We're gonna call your mom.
Copy 1015, 1759. Can you relay that information?
The guy is holding me. Can you call my mom, please?
We're gonna call your mom.
You guys going to B15?
Please, I need a big officer, please. Daddy, please help me, copy. Mario!
Control 2010, can we notify PR?
Copy, help me! Mario!
Next phone call.
Mario ain't gonna be able to help you. Sorry, lady. I'm sorry, but it's not gonna be of any help to you.
Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
The police instructed her to stop resisting and informed her that they would contact her mother. Meanwhile, she kept crying out, pleading, and creating a commotion.
How old are you? You're 17. You have identification. Just.
Where's your dad?
He's right here.
No, call him. Oh, where's your mom? She's with him still? Where are you from?
Stay inside the park. Don't.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Hey, where are you from? Where are you from?
Yeah. I'll take the bed.
Where are you from? Do you want to get out of here today or not?
I do.
You're making this 10 times worse. You probably would have been out of here like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Where are you from? All right. That's great. All right, I'm done. You obviously don't understand what you're doing.
Mommy, please come, hurry. Okay.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Right? Stop the yelling.
Yeah, she was fine.
Don't talk about freedoms after you got about shoplifting. That's the only thing that's going to help your situation out. So I would advise you to take a deep breath and stop talking until you're asked the questions. Anything in this bag paid for? No, you answer the question. Is anything in this bag paid for? What's paid for?
Can I please?
No, answer the question. What's paid for in this bag?
It's paid for. It's my sibling.
What is? What's paid for? What's in the bag? You are in possession of it.
My brother's iron sword.
Okay. Did you see him pay for it?
Yes.
You did?
The only one I saw her come in with was her father, her mother, and that was it. I didn't see anyone else when she came in with anyone else.
You know the person that you were running from? They were watching the store the entire time. So lying isn't going to help anything at all. Here's a receipt for food. That's it. Well, this isn't food, this is a toy. We already talked about you being honest, right? No, you cannot have those taken off. Because they're still conducting an investigation. No.
The police found she was 20, not 17, making her fully responsible.
Oh,
Her
boy.
lies and resistance worsened the situation.
Oh no.
Stand up, turn around. Have a seat.
That changes the whole dynamic.
How does this come up?
She's pretty much just going to go to jail. Like they don't even need to contact the parents anymore.
Take this off. Take this off. Let go of it. Let go of it. Have you not learned anything yet? Holy cow, girl. Listen, like I said, if you didn't run and have everyone chasing you around the park here, you would probably been out of here like 15 minutes ago.
Where do you live at? Wow.
That's not what his question was. Listen to what he's saying. You're 17.
Where do you live at? Your mom's going to tell us anyway. Why can't you just tell her? You're more than likely going to end yourself up in jail. All I'm asking is a simple question. Where do you live at? You live in Texas. Okay.
You're not a juvenile? Now you're lying. You're not even a juvenile. You're amazing, girl.
What's that?
She's not even a juvenile, I heard him say.
She's not juvenile. She's 20 years old.
All right. Well,
that's not good.
You just made that. You turn this into a piece of paper into a whole lot more. You are an adult. This is not baby time. You're not a juvenile. You are an adult, and you have to take responsibility for your actions.
Yep,
And
the
now
whole
you have
dynamic
to
has changed.
Tell us where you live. Tell us your real name, or it's gonna get worse. You are an adult. You're an adult, and they're pressing charges.
Yep. You're done. You're going to jail, basically.
I don't, sir. I only have my we're just here for vacation. Can I just pay for everything, sir?
No.
No. She's gonna go to jail.
Can I pay for everything, sir? I don't know why it was so easy for her. She should have asked me.
She should have, and then she should have also ran out and ran away from the loss prevention officers.
It's just, she got scared. I don't know.
Well, and
I
then
mean, she clearly has a good mother that's very protective of her children, as any mother should. But yeah, I mean that mother's completely freaking out right now. But yeah, no, that girl needs to learn this lesson. I don't think she's gonna learn anything from mother covering for her. I think she needs to go to jail, unfortunately. But it's good to see that she actually has a very good mother that may possibly spoiled her a bit too much, but most likely she was raised right and then just decided to be stupid. But it seems like she has a very loving mother, which is great to see.
That she was a juvenile too, so she went and turned this into a big thing when it wasn't gonna be a big thing. So we're gonna give you information where you can bond her out of jail. You can just wait over there.
Can I please?
You can't talk to her. She's an adult.
Please, sir, can I?
You just wait on the bench and they'll give you the information where she's going and everything and the phone number.
Can I pay for it?
No, they're not gonna let you pay for everything. No, dude, you're going to jail. That's it. You're going to jail. That's the end. Go this way.
The woman was charged with theft and held legally responsible, including being banned from Universal Studios and required to complete a theft prevention course. As the officers finished filing the report on this family incident, another situation began unfolding, this time involving a different guest who had stolen merchandise and lied when confronted. Now let's move on to the next case. This Karen will show you that stealing at Disney World is a really stupid idea.
To the stroller to get. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to. I don't know. Understand. Then across the mind, just go across, get her thing, come back, buy all the stuff she wanted. So it's like you just.
On April 28th, 2023, police were notified of a theft scam incident at Universal Park. But watch how fast this Karen can turn a minor misdemeanor into a felony charge.
Let's take him back to the office. If you want, you can take all the pictures with you guys. Office is right around the corner.
Can you take the kids and we take the stroller and her back there? That's fine. That other bag possibly stolen things? Possibly.
Oh, never bring kids with your theft. Oh. No, a mother and children stealing. I know. It's like, why do they think that? Because, like, clearly. Okay, first, there's a few things here. One, Red Law is stealing from someone else right now, so this is the last time we're going to watch this channel, because they're clearly just straight up stealing from other people. From other channels. Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah, this whole thing, I don't know. I mean, they stole directly from someone's channel, and they're not reacting to it, so it's just not part of the free use thing. But anyways, yeah, Florida is rough, but yeah, like parks, they put up extra security for the sole purpose. They know that they're a high theft area because there's dozens of people that come, so they need a lot of security. So they have security. You're not gonna steal from them.
Is that your husband? Yeah. Does he have any receipts? He says he's looking right now. He said I just threw I'm away, but. All right, if he wants to get with the security still out there with the husband?
If they could be. If not, when we go out there later.
So he's apparently looking for receipts. I just want to have somebody. He's only getting paper with a backpack, so he's gonna find the receipts. Whatever, babe. Whatever. I'm already here taking everything for you, so thanks. All right. I'm just gonna read you something because you're. All right. Bye. I understand you're not under arrest. I just, in order to protect your constitutional rights, I have to read this, okay? I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Reads her brand rights.
So, you came here today with you. Is that your husband? I don't know. It's my kid's dad. Okay. How long are you guys in the park for? It's our first night. And my daughter has a competition Saturday and Sunday. Okay. About how long are you guys?
Oh my goodness. They're here as part of a competition. No. Her mother could be ruining her daughter's chance at competing in whatever she is competing. Oh no, you're screwing with your kid's future here.
Then you guys
Come on.
Was it a Hello Kitty store over here? Yeah, that's right at the backpack to come across the street for, and that's where everything happened. Okay, so why did you take the backpack without? I shouldn't have. I should have left it in there. I came to get her card out of her little Wolverine fanny pack. Okay, so my daughter was in the store. She said my fanny pack's there. I just got it. Went across the street. So who's with the stroller? My husband was supposed to be with the stroller. Okay. Left my 15-year-old there to use the restroom. So when I got back, he's gone, and my 15-year-old standing there with our stroller. Okay. And then, so you left the store with the backpack to get her card out of her fanny pack. Or her backpack that she wanted. Where was your purse at, your coach purse? That was on me. Okay, so that has money in it. Why wouldn't you pay for it? Because she's spending her own money. She's had water bottle sales, chocolate sales. She wants to spend her money. That's our money for competition. Okay. Wait, you come into the store. My daughter was with me. She was with me.
So why wouldn't she go out to get her money?
I'm not gonna let my daughter walk out of the store. I told her to stay right here by the door where she was standing by the door. As she watched me look for everything. I'm talking to my kid about where their dad is when they get there because he's not there. So as I'm having the conversation with the backpack.
Oh boy. I think it's gonna be the last time we use this channel. Not only are the videos stolen from other channels, but it's not very interesting. Like, I'm exceedingly bored with this. He could have skipped over all this, you know, done a summary on it, and moved on. Is this the last one? Let's see if we can skip ahead and finish this video. All right.
So my oldest son, where's he at?
I'm not asking about the backpack anymore. I'm asking about all the other merchandise that was found in the stroller.
I don't know.
So then
Her lie was quickly exposed. Security staff observed her slinging the backpack over her shoulder, leaving the store without paying, and then placing the backpack onto the stroller.
You saw her in the store walk in with the stroller and all those bags.
No, the stroller was over at the restrooms when I first clocked her. I was walking up from deeper into the park, approaching the restrooms, and I was in the street, approaching the restroom on my left.
So the
store
only
on
thing
my
you
right.
saw her take from the store was that bag?
Yes. So what I saw is I saw her with the stroller. I saw her leave the stroller across the street, walk from the stroller into the store. Since I had observed there was a lot of merchandise in the store, I thought I'd walk into the store as well, just to observe what she did. I observed her approach the display for the backpack, observed her sling the pack over her right shoulder, and I observed her exit the store without paying and go directly back to the stroller. When she was at the stroller, she took possession of it, tried to bag up the backpack that she had not paid for in a bag that was hanging from the stroller.
Gotcha. You went. So you said you left the store. You walked over to the restrooms to check on your kids.
Well, not to the restrooms, to my stroller.
To the stroller, but it was by the restroom,
yes.
right? So you walked over there, and you were to check on the kids, right?
Well, to get the card out of her cash app card out of her bank back. There was on there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And then when I saw the dad was missing, I'm like more focused on why did he leave my kids and where did he go?
Okay. So why did you put the backpack inside the merchandise bag?
I sat it on top. It was sitting on top. I had not put it anywhere. I was more worried about why my kids were not being watched by my husband. Yes, my 15-year-old there, but he can't handle two little babies that long.
Okay, so
for him to tell my son I'm going to the restroom and then leave, it's wrong.
So the LPO from security is saying that you were trying to put it into the merchandise bag.
No, I had it on top. Like I said, the bag was open. I put it on top. I'm talking to my son, like, where's your dad? Blah, blah, blah. Left my daughter in the Hello Kitty store before I decided to go back.
Why did you set the backpack on top?
I don't know. I shouldn't have. It was just like a fasting. Like I said, I've never stolen an apple in my life.
So the bag was open and you put the bag on top?
It wasn't open. It was on the thing. I sat it on top of the bag. So the bags are closed, hanging open.
Alright.
So you basically rested the Hello Kitty backpack on top of the bag?
Like, it wasn't a Hello Kitty bag. It was an ET backpack.
Oh, the ET, whatever the backpack was. Because there's another Hello Kitty one.
Don't get specific with your details.
The bag is closed, hanging on the stroller, and you put the backpack on top of the...
Alright. As soon as this video is done, we're going to switch to our primary game of the day, which is Space Flight Simulator.
He is. I was gonna walk. I think 2 more minutes or so we walk right back inside because that's how I am. I've never stolen anything in my whole life.
And of course, the inevitable end for a thief and liar is the silver handcuffs and a ride to jail.
They're the silver handcuffs for very important people. Well, you should have thought of that. It seems like this was an intentional thing.
Without paying for merchandise? That's the problem, ma'am, is that after the fact, after the crime's committed, everybody wants to rethink their initial decision.
I missed my daughter's competition.
Well, you have a bond, so...
Yeah, it's possible she'll still make it to the competition, but I hope that her daughter can still go to the competition and everything.
Is that okay? That way,
that's fine.
things doesn't get lost
I'm his toy and my son.
Even Even though she claimed she hadn't stolen anything, the police confirmed that she
What?
left the store without paying and decided to take her into custody. She will be banned from Universal for 1 year and charged with grand theft of property worth over $1.100.
Wait,
The
what?
lesson is never steal from Universal Studios.
Hold up. How much was that backpack? Like throughout all of this, they only mentioned a backpack. No backpack is $1,000. That seems. There must have been like other things that she must have stolen that they didn't mention or something. Because $1,000 it was 1,100. What? That just seems weird. That seems very weird and concerning. Okay, did they mention that she had other stuff? Okay. Alright, I must have forgotten about that. Alright. But still, like, oh my goodness, Grand Theft. Oish. Oish. Yeah, there's nothing accidental about what she did. Alright, let's get to it here. We're gonna go ahead and switch to a game here. Anyways. Let's see here. Let's X out of this. Where is the music? Alright. Switch to recording. Alright. Let's get Space Flight Simulator up and going. Alright, let me switch our categories here. Alright, 1 second here. Alright. Let me adjust some settings here. Would that work? Yeah. Alright. Alright. I think we're good to go here. I have to do some adjustments on the scene. Alright, let's create a new world here. We're gonna go to the game here. Alright. So we have normal, hard, realistic. I'm thinking that we're gonna do normal because otherwise it's gonna take forever to get this done. Okay, name brand those. Yeah, a lot of companies charge for the brand. If it's a big brand, that costs money. Yeah, should we do challenge mode here? Let's start with some challenge thing instead of just sandbox. Let's try challenge. Alright, normal mode, solar system. Alright, default. Now, this is Spaceflight Simulator 1. They are making a second one that's in the works right now, and it is looking amazing. It is basically what Kerbal Space Program should have been. The second one. that got shut down due to mismanagement. It is looking amazing, and I cannot wait for it to be released. So we're playing the first one, and when the second one gets released, we will do that one as well. I mean, definitely, I'm definitely buying it because the first one was made so well. I'm just like, yeah, we gotta get it. You know. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's do challenges. All right. Challenges. All right. Lift off and land safely. Land safely, then survive re-entry and land safely. So my goal is we're gonna first go into Earth orbit and complete that challenge, and then we'll start slowly completing these. What is this one? Land on Phobos. We don't have to return, so we'll send a probe out instead of people. But we're gonna start with the Earth one and then go from there. Yeah, so there's a lot. There's a lot. They've added a lot of content to this recently. So not only are they working on the Spaceflight Simulator 2, but they're also updating the first one, and they did a massive update recently, which I've already checked out the update, and it was a fantastic update. So you're gonna see a very unupdated version of this game already, but they did it. They're doing an amazing job on this game. It's simple, but at the same time though, like they just, it's beautiful. It's very well done, and I give my hat off to the developers of this game. They do amazing work. Very fun game. You spend a lot of time on the game. All right, you spend a lot of time. It's a very grindy game. All right, let's build a rocket. We're just trying to get into orbit. Now, I don't like to do too many cheats, but there's one that I always do, which is infinite build area. Oh, enable cheats will convert your challenge world to a sandbox world. Cancel. All right, so no cheats. Never mind. I usually do like to do an infinite build area, so we're gonna try and do this without that. That's a first for me. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've done that. All right, let's get into this. So we just need to get to orbit and then come back in. So we're going to do a very simple rocket here. We're going to do a capsule. Very basic stuff here. Hang on. Here, we're going to switch this on. Symmetry. All right, let's see here. We're gonna do a yeah. Oh, wrong button. I yesterday after I set this rain up for the night. I went to my Stream Deck and switched some buttons around. I just pressed the wrong button. All right. This. You know what? Why don't we do this number with, no. Let's see here. Efficiency, high efficiency, low thrust used in space when high thrust isn't a priority. We're not going that far, so we could actually just do this one. We're just trying to get to orbit, so we're gonna do this like that. We're doing a 2-stage rocket with some boosters here. All right, so we're gonna do that, and I don't know exactly what the ratio is for this, but I think we want to do a 3-to-1 ratio. So we're gonna do this, and make sure this engine's on. Engine on. And keep in mind, this game is very cheap, by the way. I don't know what the actual price is right now, but even when I bought it, I think it was like less than $10 or something like that. Let me go look at the storefront real quick. Why do they keep it in early access? Well, never mind. It's $15. I guess I was wrong, but apparently it's still in early access, which is weird. And there are fairings in this game, so you can do all sorts of things, build all sorts of rockets here. Huh. Very surprised about that. Alright. Alright. Now let's build the boosters here. Alright. And this is why I turned symmetry on. Alright, we need the decoupler. Let's do separation force. I like to max it out. And then same thing with you. Alright, and then yeah. We want them to be less than the middle booster. Alright. And then that. Alright. Yeah. So this is going to be our space rocket. Now what we could do, if we want to just to add a little bit of something. Because we're not going to use landing gear coming back in. So let's get some. These are solar panels. You can build rovers if you want in this game as well. And you can even do a unmanned probe stuff. So like you can, so in order to control the rocket, you need to have either a capsule or a probe on it in order to have any kind of control. Once you separate from that, you have no control over those parts. They're considered like salvage at that point. You also have docking ports you can add. And unfortunately in this game you can't build like space stations per se. Like you can pretend that there's a space station and like make it so that they dock together or something like that. But unfortunately you can't build actual space stations. But in the second one, Space Flight Simulator 2, they do intend to have actual space stations. One second, I'm gonna go turn on the heat. I'm getting a little cold. All right. All right, here we go. All right, I think we got everything. Oh wait, no. I forgot one thing. Actually, if we really wanted to kind of make this look cool, here, yeah, let's do this. If we make the bottom ones with less force, it kind of forces them to separate in a very awesome way, in a more realistic way. All right. Now we need to add our commands in here. Hang on. Actually, we need to disconnect from that for a moment here. I forgot to turn these on. Alright. So, they start up. These and this are one. Alright, so that's the first one we do. And then we go to this and this. We want them to trigger at the same time. So they kind of boost up, the engines turn on basically. They're not like we're arming the engine when we do that. And then yes, let's do that. And then this one will be here for re-entry, and then this, which we want it twice, for the initial deployment, and then expand it to its full thing. And then we could actually disconnect the heat shield, but I'm actually going to keep it on there because it does add protection underneath the thing, so that when you land, it actually absorbs impact in this game. So, all right, I think we're good. All right, I think we're good to go here. Let's launch. All right, we have our RCS, which we're going to keep off. Let's go full throttle, 100%. I mean, they do 50% because that's usually where you start. Like in actual rocket launches, they start with 50%, and then they increase the thrust for actual takeoff. So they ignite the engines, then bring the full throttle, and it then takes off. All right, let's go. Oh, hang on, that's loud. Hang on. Hold on. I'm sorry, my ears are hurting from that. I'm trying to do I not have it set up yet? I do. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right. It's not even going to you guys. It's just me right now. Right. I haven't played this on stream before, so. All right. Hang on. We're gonna do kind of a test here. I think we're good. You guys can hear it just fine. I can't hear it at all now. Yeah. Right. I'm checking the stream audio, make sure it's good. Yeah, we're actually going too fast. I had my mic turned down. Hang on. So you can see how we were, the things were heating up too fast. That's because we were going too fast. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. That took up less stuff that we need. Oh, we passed the Carmen line. All right. Wow. Okay. Hang on, we're almost there. We're not going to the moon yet. Not this run through. Hang on, I need to move you over here. Move you you up there. Alright. Okay. Alright.